Hi there, I'm David Whitburn, President of the Auckland Property Investors Association. I wanted just to spend a couple of minutes to talk to you about some of the myths about joining property investor associations. There are far too many of them out there and they're great places to be and to belong to. The first myth is that property investors associations are only for people with large portfolios. Yes, whilst it's true that some members have large portfolios, upwards of 20 properties, the vast majority only have 1 to 4 properties, and indeed there are increasing numbers of people that have no properties and are just wanting to get some independence and impartial education at a very, very low price. This is, of course, a complete fallacy. You do not need to be a professional property investor. The overwhelming majority of our members have jobs working 8:30 till 5 or so, often a little bit longer hours than that. The number also have businesses too. There are very few members that are actually full-time professional property investors. However, one of the great things about the association is its flexibility. If you can make just one meeting a month, you'll be able to get so much value from doing that. The Auckland Property Investors Association, for example, holds 10 keynote monthly meetings per year with fantastic speakers. We have nearly 50 local area meetings scheduled over the next 12 months as well, so if you can just spare a little bit of time in the evenings, you'll be able to join the association and get a lot of value from doing that as well. That is, of course, complete rubbish. I'm not an old man, although my kids will tell me otherwise, but we have a number of members that are still at university, recent graduates, members of all ages there, ranging from their very early 20s until their very early 80s. So membership comes in all shapes and forms and sizes, races, colours and creeds. So please don't worry about that. We're open to everybody and we'd love to see you join the association. One of the key things to remember is that we don't have any upsells. We're not trying to sell you an expensive education package. We're not trying to teach you that property is a get-rich-quick scheme. Property is not a get-rich-quick scheme. In fact, it's a very long-term investment. It's a get-rich-slow scheme, or if you're able to make some modifications, at best it can be a get-rich-medium scheme. It's going to take you at least 10 years to get wealthy from property, so you need to make sure that you can factor in these things and know that you're not going to be pushed or sold any properties. We have no properties to sell you. Far from it. Tenants are actually the lifeblood for your investments. Tenants provide you the cash flow, one of the 3 most important things along with equity and growth in your portfolio. We're not anti-tenant at all. We think tenants are absolutely fantastic. We are pro-landlord, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean that we're anti-tenant. We'll go into bat on landlord issues, lobby against the Residential Tenancies Act, but we certainly have no blacklist there and we're not anti-tenant. We're out to promote ethical outcomes. I'm sorry, but the Auckland Property Investors Association itself is not qualified to give professional advice. However, a number of our members and people in our network are suitably qualified to give professional advice, so please rest assured that as an RPM member you're likely to get preferential service and often at discounted rates. Well, I find that a little bit ridiculous, because even if you're just buying someone an iPod or a TV from Noel Leeming, you'll actually save a lot of money. I bought myself a 55-inch LED TV and saved over the couple membership price for my discounts at Noel Leeming alone. So I know full well how easy it is to get these discounts. When there are things like the ANZ at Work package from our principal sponsor, where you can get 0.25% off the cost of your loans, even a $150,000 mortgage gets you this individual membership fully paid for. Think about the discounts at Bunnings as well. They're absolutely amazing. Think about all the education opportunities. Some of the speakers give you many hundreds of dollars worth of their own time and their own knowledge that you can apply for your own portfolio. You can actually save money and make money by being an RPM member. The final myth that I want to dispel is, why should I join? I don't have to join because there are hundreds, if not thousands, of other members that have already joined. Yes, we do have a large membership base already, however, we need your support. The main reason why we need your support is we need to be able to count you as a member as well. That really helps us for our lobbying purposes when we get asked by council, the government, and even media about the size of our membership. because the more members we have, the more credence and the more power that we've got. So please, become a member. Look at all these reasons, look at the myths about property investor associations. There are far too many of them. We're a really, really friendly association and would love to welcome you on board.